Welcome back to another Euphoria video. We are here with another video for Euphoria for episode 4. Lots to talk about. I feel like with Euphoria, like covering it weekly, there feels like there's just like always something to talk about with these shows. And like just from what we normally record on, it's just like okay, sometimes we have to like force some stuff, but I never really feel that with Euphoria. But yeah, no, I mean, just so much that happened. We got more of the Rue Breaking Bad plotline. We got Cassie growing in the influencer business along with Maddie. And we got Smith here to talk all about it as well. Smith, what would you say this episode is? I know we normally start it with like our ratings out of 10, so let's keep it consistent.
I would put this one below a 6. It'd be like a 5.5.
Yeah.
It just felt more of like a setup to something greater type episode.
Yeah.
I feel like half the cast didn't really do a whole lot this episode. Like Nate had a little bit, but not too much.
Yeah.
Lexi wasn't there. Jules was just annoying this episode.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No. I mean, we normally, if you're new to the channel and new to like this weekly series, we kind of go like what each character did, because Euphoria is like very like divide and conquer, especially season 3. I feel like
100%.
So yeah, I mean,
should we start with the MVP of the episode?
The MVP for this episode is someone who we've been giving a lot of flack to, and it's time that she deserves her flowers, and let's give it to Cassie.
100%.
Now you could easily make the argument for Maddie, but I'm just gonna say that like Cassie was more of like kind of like the bulldozer, and like Maddie is like more like scheming behind the scenes, and that could play out, like Smith was alluding to, like a bigger setup. But as far as like what we cover week to week, Cassie's 100% the MVP of this episode.
Maddie kind of like pointed her in the direction, and then she kind of just went her own. She did it herself.
For sure. And like the new look was cool. How she's I love the part where like she is doing like hard drugs for like first time, and she's like woo. And that was just like something that like, whenever we really see like Cassie like give like an emotion, it's always like whine, like, oh, this is the worst day ever. But like this was like more so of like euphoric and like in a sense, and like her like using the influencer of that Maddie is involved with as well. And I really liked her dynamic of like one of Maddie's clients being super pissed off and jealous of Cassie too.
I thought that scene was also really good when she's doing hard drugs, mainly because like the other two were talking about, is it even safe? And she's like, no, it's the same plug. And then she like has that small moment where it's like, oh, and then she's just all right.
Yeah. But yeah, do you think, as far as like Cassie's character, like, do you think that she'll end up like cheating on Nate, or like how deep will she go?
See, and that's tough because she left and she was like, I'm just going to work. So I think they're definitely not together. I mean, they're married, but
yeah,
I think she pawned her ring, and when she starts to make money, I see her kind of going back and getting her ring back.
Yeah,
So
to answer, do you think that she'll cheat on Nate?
No.
No,
I don't think so.
Okay.
Well, unless you count what she has already done as cheating. She won't. I don't think she'll fuck anybody else.
Yeah. No, I think that's a good way to put it. Yeah, no, I kind of agree, but I don't know. There's also like part of my mind to where like we have the context of Cassie's character. Like she's not afraid to fuck over a best friend involving in like cheating, at bare minimum being messy. We also have seen Maddie literally cheat on McKay before.
It's true.
And then I don't know. I mean, I think I'm gonna have to disagree with you, Shmit. I think she's gonna cheat on him. And I think that's kind of what this season needs a little bit. But even though I will say that season 3 has just been how badly can we beat the shit out of Nate emotionally and physically.
True.
And I think that's who we'll go to next. I mean, we talked about Maddie a little bit. Just very cool. Let's just talk about Maddie, I guess, really quick. Because I like what the direction that she's going. She's like kind of like this master manipulator. She's behind the scenes. She's building up agents. She's building up clientele, and it's fun how she can like scheme in this. But my favorite moment, honestly, with like how like real that it felt like, kind of like the high school reunion, that we didn't get that feeling in the wedding. But we got that in like the pool room, like with the with like the blower and like the like Lexi. It felt like everyone's character was like unleashed. It's like you have Lexi being like, "But why are you guys doing this?" And then like Maddie's like, "Well, come on, if you're gonna do it, at least do it right. I got you. I'll lead you. Turn on the blower. Turn off the blower." And then it's like Rue hops in. I need some drugs. And then, like, Cassie's like, "But I think I look good, but do you think I could look better?" It's like everyone... It felt like we're back in the good old days of what Euphoria has been. And I don't think this has been, like, a big decline from, like, season 1 and 2. I just think it's very different. Like, we always say that, like, season 1 and 2 felt like addictive reality TV. This doesn't really feel like addictive reality TV for me. At least not yet. No. But, okay. We talked about Maddie. Anything you want to say?
No, I just like her. Like, her character in this season is what I feel like she should be.
Yeah.
You know, just like the boss running everything. She's, because even that, like that scene where like the door's locked, she's like, "You up?
Yeah.
Let's go."
Yep.
So she just commands that type of respect.
For sure. Okay. Now let's go to the punching bag of season 3.
Yep.
Mr. Nate Jacobs.
I thought I'd feel better about it. I thought I'd feel better about him getting the shit kicked out of him constantly. I feel bad for the guy.
Yeah, well, I just think that, like, they've just kind of unleashed it to where it's, like, they haven't shown really any of the bad besides when he's, like, kind of more, I don't even know if I want to say, like, racist or, like, not, I wouldn't say racist, but just power hungry over, like, the maid, where he's like, "Hey, do that," demanding, just kind of being, like, a cock. But, I mean, they've done that, and, I'd say they've done their due diligence. I mean, he's not redeemed by any sentence, but, like, good shows can, like, portray characters that you're like, "Oh my god, this person's terrible." Like, I'm not gonna compare Nate Jacobs to, like, a Walter White or, like, a Tyrion Lannister, but, like, what I'm trying to say is that you can have very intriguing characters who don't do good things, but you still care about them, because that's what decent film and show writing does. Yeah, I mean, and obviously it's kind of in Nate's POV, and it would have been cool to see what, like, the older, older trials were about, as far as, like, how he perceived it, what was their real reasoning besides endangered flower. And I just thought that was kind of, like, bullshit, and it's like, okay, yeah, I do feel bad for Nate. This guy's not even giving him a reason.
Yeah. Like, Nate wasn't in the episode for very long, but his scene was actually really powerful. Because he's like, "I'm trying to do a good thing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to redeem myself from what I had been."
Yeah.
And basically, I think it's more so like a metaphor. Like, he was so off. He hasn't done enough to be fully redeemed yet. And he's just trying his best. And he's like, "I don't want to be bad." I feel like it's either going to be he's going to just go overboard with, like, goodness, or we're going to see a reversion back to old Nate.
Yeah. What would you prefer? Like, not...
Like, as a viewer?
Yeah.
Old Nate.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I mean, I could see... I don't know, something that would be powerful is like even someone who would try to redeem himself as much as possible would end up like dying to these debt collectors, but ended up like saving like Cassie from like financial troubles, if that made sense. Like I don't know, maybe he like works with this people he's in debt with, and then he pays off the debt, kind of like a Rue situation.
Okay.
But and then just leaves Cassie, and then I don't know. I mean, yeah, I think that a redemption, but all ultimately leading up to failure, because I don't think Jacob Elordi would do a season 4 of Euphoria. But I don't know. Who knows? I mean, if the money's right, he'll probably come back. But yeah, no. Nate, yeah, short but sweet, powerful stuff. Very interested to see how he declines or how he rises to the occasion, because it's just getting worse for the guy.
It's so true.
Yeah. Speaking of worse, let's go to the worst part of the episode, and let's talk about Jules.
Yeah.
That was short but not sweet. That was fucking terrible. Like,
it was.
Lexi gave her an opportunity of a lifetime, and she's like, "Yep, Cox will do it. Cox and tits."
I understand as like an artist, and that's like the way she's expressing herself, but she didn't take the criticism of this is a network show. Like,
yeah,
we can't be having the nudity, and she was just like, well, if I can't do that, then fuck your painting.
Not even like the criticism. That was like the guidelines to start. Like,
and she's like, I don't know if I feel comfortable with all these restrictions. It's like, just no nudity.
Yeah.
Just draw them in clothes.
And what I did feel bad for Lexi. Like, she got. I mean, imagine having to answer that. Like, like someone's a really. It's like having Logan Vales, who does our art at Talkers on the Wall, and we had like a studio session. Be like, hey, can you make us some new like poster art for this? And it's just us like banging each other. It's just like, we could keep that in private, but like no, but we can't like post that or anything like that. It's like, come on, Logan, what are we doing? He would never do that, by the way. Buys all of his artwork, way better than AI. Yeah, go support Logan Vales. But yeah, no, I just thought that was what
it came across as like a child who was never told no.
And I mean, if you look at her relationship with her dad, I mean, he was very supportive. I don't know if I would say Jules is spoiled, but I think she was unsupervised. I mean, frick, she was banging older men all the time in high school.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, I mean, I don't really want to talk about Jules too much. It pissed me off. It was very annoying.
Unprofessional.
Yeah, not. If you want your golden ticket into show business to showcase your art to where you don't have to rely on sugar daddies, then follow the guidelines, especially when your friend is telling you them out of respect. I mean, yeah, I just thought, not a fan.
No.
Lexi, I just think it was also short and sweet. I mean, I just think she was there. She had to own up for Jules's mishap.
Definitely a learning moment for Lexi.
Yeah, I mean, she's probably gonna be pissed at Jules now.
I know I would.
Yeah.
My boss just told me that I cost them $200,000.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, that shit is not fun. Okay. Rue time. Yeah, I was gonna, cause that was like the big bulk of it. I know we talked about it like after, because like we lived together, so we watched the episode together. I'm getting like a tiny bit stale of it. Smitty, I know you are a little bit higher on it.
I'm still enjoying it.
I'm not saying I'm not enjoying it. I'm just saying like I feel like we've reached this point. Either let's escalate into something like more grandiose, more real. Like, it's also like I'm also not bought in. Like, you watch season 1 and season 2 of Rue, and it's just like, okay, recovering. It feels very real. Now she's a double agent trying to take down two, like, you have a but basically just like a drug scheme that she's trying to intervene with and trying to protect herself. And it's just like, okay, like, yeah, you have good scenes with like when they're dealing cards, and like, you know, and like Alamo is like kind of like dissecting her, trying to catch her in a lie or anything like that. But yeah, I mean, Zendaya does good.
Yeah, I will say, her being a double agent, I feel like she gets bailed out a ton for reasons that really, I mean, plausible, sure, but like she has like Hall of Fame bailout.
Yeah,
it's insane. Like when they're dealing cards and Alan was like, nah, why would you ask me something like that? And then he's like, you use them? She's like, yeah, yep. It's like, yeah, and then she just happened to leave her phone to hear that Angel thinks she's a snitch. It's like, okay.
And then they automatically, that guy died, right? Or
no, he just got well, they got robbed. Yeah, he just got shot.
Yeah. So it's like
he's dying.
Yeah.
She's like, we need to get him to a hospital.
Yeah, like fuck that.
And they're like, nah, reverse the cam. We want to see who did it.
And then it was Faye.
Yeah.
Well, driving. Yeah.
Damn, she got some big ass lips.
You know her. But yeah, I mean, Bishop's cool.
Yes. I still like Bishop.
Yeah, no, I mean, I do like the characters. I will say, negative into this little bit of a plot line is that they're just showing us a lot of like the characters that they're just literally not giving us any like dialogue with. They're just like slabs of meat on the screen and be like, yeah, I get that they're strippers, but like there's more. They're more to like. But I don't know. I just feel like you can have almost like a legit Angel situation to where Angel had a personality and like you had like the relationships with Alamo and with all them, and like you have this, I forgot what her name is, the one in like the cast.
That's Angel.
Tish
was. Tish is the one that died.
Who's the one that went to rehab? I thought it was Angel.
Maybe it was Angel.
Yeah.
Did we even get the girl in the cast name?
I'm not sure. But either way, but you know what I'm talking about. Those characters, yes. But we also have a whole ton, and now like Kitty's into the fold, and like we had so much Kitty screen time showing her Kitty. But it's just like, what is happening? Like it just feels like she's a pawn, and I don't really like when like show tellers are just like, this is what I'm gonna tell you. Okay, you're gonna tell me this. How about you actually show me and build up a little bit of chemistry with it? So I just think that it's just kind of like a dog running around chasing its tail. But I don't know. I know you're higher than it on me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm just like, okay, let's go. We're roughly about halfway through, so yeah. Let's see. Is there anything else as far as
characters? I don't think so.
No, but
I think we covered them all.
Yeah, I mean, I still don't really know trajectory of the show of where to go. I mean, I've seen some theories that Cassie's goal to stardom will end up leading her to Alamo, but I don't know. That's big headcanon. Don't know where the show's going. It's been kind of like solid, like 5, 7, 6s, like kind of across the board. I think I'd give this one like about like a probably a 5.5. It's just like, it's just been like, okay, decent to good. It's cool. It's not like addicting. It's not like season 1, season 2. I know we kind of like ran around a little bit saying that again, but I don't know. I mean, it's just some that I'm going to watch week to week. It's going to be interesting if they're going to put another season in. But yeah, any final thoughts?
I'm hoping the next episode gives us like a lot. I want a good amount to be built off of, or to be had from the build up of this episode.
For sure. And honestly, I don't know if we'll get it, but
probably not.
If you appreciate words are tough, but if you like this video, we're gonna be doing these weekly, as we said. Yeah, you guys have been showing a lot of love to the Euphoria videos, and I really appreciate it. We really appreciate it. But yeah, we'll catch you on the next one.
Peace.